What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to apologize. I have done an absolutely horrible job filming during Drift Week for myself. My brain has been moving a million miles an hour this entire trip, filming and editing every single day, editing in the car, all that stuff, but it's been an absolute blast as well. On this trip so far. This is Mid-Pond Raceway in Alabama. It is super awesome. And before we get back to car stuff back home, I just wanted to give an update and kind of talk about the gear that I'm using, how I'm shooting out here. I get a lot of comments saying that you want to know more about the gear that I use, how I shoot, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go through the camera I'm using right now and the settings and everything. So this right here is our Red Komodo. It is a 6K cinema camera and they just came out. This one is the prototype. That's why it's a different color. They released different colors for the prototypes. Super sick, compact little cinema camera. Shoots phenomenal video. And I've been using it all trip for any track shots and have been having a blast with it. I'll go ahead and throw in some sample footage shot with this camera from the trip. This camera has a built-in touchscreen monitor on the top and it shows the settings. Right now I'm shooting 4K ProRes 422 17:9 aspect ratio at 60 frames a second. I'm doing that just to get some high-speed slow-mo shots. It's not too high speed. I get to slow the footage down to about like 40% or so, but still it makes for some really nice shots. I can also shoot Red's RAW format on here as well, which will allow me to shoot up to 120 frames a second for even faster slow motion. But right now it's not set up for it yet. So I've just been sticking with 60 frames for any slow motion that I want to shoot. And then for normal speed, I still shoot 24 frames. For anything that I want to get that has a really nice motion blur to it, the shutter on this is a 180-degree shutter. So basically double whatever your frame rate is, and that's what the shutter speed will end up being. So 24 frames a second, I'll be shooting 48 for a shutter. And then for 60, I'd be shooting 120 for a shutter. This little camera is a beast. I absolutely love it. I love this camera so much. It's still in its prototype phase, it's beta, so there's a couple things that don't work perfectly on it yet. Autofocus kind of works good, kind of doesn't. At night, forget about it, don't even try it. Hopefully when beta is over and the camera is fully released and it's fully updated, autofocus works great. Red has never been known for their good autofocus, and for the beta right now, it's not terrible. I just wish that it was a little better. Some other things that I've noticed about the beta, the menu tends to freeze every now and then, especially when I'm trying to play back footage. It's probably just a little glitch in the system. They need to update the camera. Yeah, that's my quick little update out here. We're heading back to Florida in 2 days, and then from there going straight to California for FD Irwindale. But when we get back, I got some stuff that Marco helped me with on the LS while I was out here at Drift Week that we can talk about, go over everything that he did, because he's a great friend and I didn't have the time to be able to do it since I've been out here and traveling to 12 different states in the past month. It's been crazy. So he was able to help me out while we were out here, and I greatly appreciate it. So next clip that you see, we'll be back in Florida. We'll talk with Marco, see what he's done. All right, so we are back at the shop and I'm under the LS400 right now, and I'm just gonna go through a quick rundown of what Marco did while we were gone on Drift Week. So if you look here, everything looks about the same, right? Now, when we jacked this thing up and got it in the air the last time, and I noticed all of this on the oil pan and on the subframe, I knew that that was obviously bad and that I needed to address that. So while we were gone, Marco raised the subframe for me.
Holy that's a lot of coolant.
Where is it? You just
yeah,
oh, okay.
Hey, watch it be there was AC, it's leaking AC, and Marco's like, Mike, we got a big problem. You're leaking coolant.
So Marco raised the front subframe an inch. I'll show you the little pieces that he cut off. I also have some footage that James took of him doing it, but
we're gonna put it right back up on the left. I just want to get the pressure tester on this so it can start leaking.
Cool. But yeah, these are the side pieces to the front subframe that got cut off. Basically, by cutting these off, it will effectively raise it. So this is about an inch. So the subframe and everything attached to it is now raised an inch and is hopefully not going to hit anything anymore. But it also sprung a coolant leak in the process because everything got jacked up so high. So we have to figure out where that's coming from and address that.
Do it again.
All right, so we dropped the car down real quick. We hooked up the pressure tester to the coolant system, pumped it a few times, and this heater valve went bad, and this is why. The plastic fitting that it was clamped to just completely snapped off. I guess when the engine got raised, it pushed and put pressure against it and just snapped it clean off. Thankfully, this isn't a detrimental piece. I can just bypass it. Plus, we're in Florida where it's 90 degrees year-round, so I don't really think I need heat. Not that this deletes heat, you still have heat, but you just don't have as hot of heat, I think. I think this valve lets the radiator and coolant temps get to a certain temperature before the heat actually kicks on or something like that. That's what I read on forums, at least. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna delete that thing. I got some just some connectors from AutoZone, 5/8 and 3/4. One of these will fit, and I can tighten it up, and that coolant leak should be fixed. Sorry that I keep filming all these on my phone. I just wanted to get this done really quick, but this is done. Bypass the little valve. Where did I put it? Where did I put the valve? God dang it. It's blending in. Did I throw it away? So bypass the valve here. It snapped clean off there, and now she's in the scrapper. But shouldn't have any more coolant leaks, so that's good. In terms of the engine raise, that's all done. Marco did a fantastic job. It was really nice to be able to be on the trip and continue filming and editing for all of that, and at the same time getting texts and updates from Marco as he got work done on this. Once again, really appreciate it, Marco. And also Logan Lamb from Octane and Zip Ties. He has been a huge help in this whole process of all the fab work on this LS400. He's made a bunch of YouTube videos on his LS400 about getting all of this stuff done prior to us, and it's been a very good template to be able to watch and see how he does things and how we can do them to my LS400. And he's been a huge help, so I really appreciate it, dude. I'll leave his Instagram right here. You guys can check him out, give him a follow. His LS is sick, and we probably will be meeting up in the near future. He'll probably swing by the open house or something maybe. And we could shoot the LSs together because his is cool and I want to see it. this video. Sorry that it was kind of short, but in the midst of Drift Week and all the crazy stuff that's been happening around us, it just felt really good to get a video out there for all you guys to watch. I'm really pumped on the subframe raise. The LS barely scrapes on anything anymore unless it's a road reflector or a speed bump. But regardless, the car is driving much nicer than it did before, and I'm definitely going to be enjoying it and taking it out a lot more often. When this video is up, we are going to be on a plane to California for FD Irwindale. Don't know if I'm going to make a video of that, but if I do, you guys will see it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys enjoyed those rolling shots that Ravi got. He did a sick job. I'll leave his Instagram right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.